Because by the time you get to your office, you will discover that you are the only one that came naked. The witches in your office, they are ready for life. The reason for which they took the oath of witchcraft, it is not because of heaven. They took the oath of witchcraft and the spirit of witchcraft to operate here. Huh? So Jesus believes you are ill-equipped if you want to operate here without power. I'm not talking about power needed for a crusade. I'm talking about power needed to live. You need power to live. You know, I was in the oil industry before I got into full-time ministry. And if you know anything about Nigeria, you will know that most of what accounts for our GDP comes from the oil sector. Right? They got one guy from Houston, one sharp guy from Houston. He was the one that trained us. The guy was really a technocrat. He went around Nigeria and came back with a lexicon of how to adapt our dysfunctional petroleum ecosystem into something that was enterprising. And we were the first set of people that were indoctrinated by the material that he crystallized after his research. The guy was sharp. So you need to come into the lecture and you will find out that the average person in that lecture was sharp. Until we were deployed to the field, we now realized we didn't need that lecture to survive on the field. We needed a new set of tools which was not available in the training. May the Lord give you understanding. We met demonic powers. We were cramming the templates of tariff logistic systems, procedures and practice of fiscalization, market fundamentals and price economics. Then we went to the field. The guys there were wizards. In fact, my colleague, they'll give her money, then she doesn't buy fuel. She just drive to their station. Wow, they just fill her tank. Then she goes to the next station. Wow, they'll fill her tank. Then she'll come and tell me, it's free fuel. She woke up one morning, this hand was paralyzed completely. Please help me tell your neighbor, you need power to survive this in these days. And because of the authority that was on my stamp, because I was one of the regulators in the ecosystem. And the way the ecosystem works is all the regulators have to be brothers, because they are partners in a certain scheme which a genuine believer would not want to be part of. So I was an outlaw. So and when they saw that I did not bend, they went and brought a man. I know you won't believe this next day. The man carries paralysis in his back. I know the doctors have ways to explain why you are paralyzed. They talk about the nerve combinations, free radicals, and stress. The man was carrying paralysis in his back. So all he needs to do to you is to shake you. So you come and shake him. If you shake him with your left, it means the left side is going. If you shake him with your right, it means the right side goes. True life story. And I have watched many men die in that oil industry from paralysis. Yes. So some people felt I was going to be an obstacle to them in their business. So they brought this guy. And then the guy is an illiterate, doesn't speak English. He speaks one language. If you're a Nigerian, you should be able to pick one or two of the language and communicate somehow. So he came and he shook me. So when he shakes you like that, he goes back for research. Then he comes to check on you on the 7th day. There's a science behind witchcraft. The affliction operates to the day 7. So he comes on the 7th day to check you. And if the paralysis has not yet taken hold, he goes back again for analysis. He will come back on the 14th day to check you. It was not a crusade I visited. It was office. I was going for regular jobs, just like you. But there was need for power in the public space. Are you there?